This is my little sister's room, specifically her gaming setup. And yeah, I know I've rebuilt her setup twice now, but the third time's the charm, right? Don't worry though, because this will be one of the biggest upgrades I have ever done.
Well, I'm back with once again another very creative and innovative video idea. It's been a month since I made a video like this. I know, guys, I know. All right, we can chill out. Today's video is gonna be different though, because I am actually making quite a lot of changes to her whole gaming setup. Now, surprisingly, I have a plan for how we're gonna go about this. And step one to this plan is tearing down her room. Because if I'm gonna redo her setup, I may as well take apart the old one, right? So just sit back, relax, and enjoy some music, shall we? Alright, so the setup has been fully taken apart and we now have a clean slate to build this new desk for her. With that being said, we now move on to part 2 of our plan, which is to build her brand new ergonomic chair.
Okay, starting off the unboxing process for the chair was super nice. Everything was packaged amazingly.
Okay, yeah, so we got my sister a brand new ergonomic chair. I know she's gonna be super stoked about this. I actually do want to give a massive thank you to Fazebo though for sending this out. They are the reason I have this chair and they're the reason this video is possible right now. Yeah, this has got to be the first time I've ever seen instructions be only 6 steps. Like, how is this even possible? You know, I really do feel like the less steps means this is gonna be harder. I feel like I don't even have to say it anymore, but if you're new to my channel, you guys will know that I am terrible at building things. This could take a while.
Step number 1 to building the chair was super simple. I pretty much just had attached these 5 metal poles to create like the base of the chair. Then we hopped into box number 2, which was the wheels. Now, I don't like the wheels, not because they weren't good, but it required a absurd amount of strength to push these in. I don't know who they're thinking we're building this chair for. Other than the whole pushing part, step 1 wasn't that bad. Now by step 2, we're already moved on to the bottom of the chair. All you have to do is just screw in this metal base that basically controls it. So far so good.
I low-key just recently woke up, so my bed head is still insane right now. But I'm wanting to get this built, so I'm not gonna waste any time. Also, once again, Kai's in here with me because he, for some reason, just can't not be around me. I low-key just realized I put this thing on upside down because these little screw holes right here need to be right here for the back of the chair. So I gotta redo this entire thing.
Okay, so yeah, I might have messed up once, but let's keep in mind, it has only taken me an hour to get to this point. I would say I'm doing really good. In fact, I would say I'm officially a certified builder. Like, come on now. Now, step 4 is pretty much just attaching the back of the chair to the base of the chair, which wasn't too hard. And now we have these 2 armrests that were super easy to install. You pretty much just screw them to the bottom and you're all done. And we making some progress, baby, because now we are installing the headrest, which is almost the last step. Last step being just to put it all together and we're all good to go. Now the C42 ergonomic chair is a great budget-friendly option if you're looking into getting an ergonomic chair. From the lumbar support to the headrest, this chair was built perfectly. You have full control over the height as well as the option to lay back and relax whenever you might need. Overall, this is 100% one of the best chairs that I've used on the market currently, and if you're interested and would like to check it out, I'll have a link down below in the description.
Alright, so the chair is officially finished and built. I mean, it's extremely comfy. I mean, look at this thing. It also looks super good, which is a huge plus for me because you guys know I love my aesthetics. Now, as you guys saw right here with her wall previously, I had kind of an interesting design going on here, mainly because I didn't have enough panels to fill up this entire wall. Anyways, we have more panels, meaning we can finally get this wall fully filled.
Now, in the last video where I completely redid her room, you guys asked me so many questions about these white panels. I got them off on Amazon, and for this specific situation, I'm using 2 packs because we have a lot of wall to fill. But I also got a bunch of questions about how I hang them, and and literally all you have to do is use command strips because these things are built out of foam, so they are extremely light and easy to hang without getting any wall damage.
I personally think they came out looking super good. Obviously, it all comes down to personal preference, but I think it looks sick. Now, I know one thing that my sister has for sure been wanting in her setup for quite a while now is some LED strips, and I'm actually lucky enough because the other day I found a 16-foot pair of LED strips that I had in my drawer. These work completely fine, and they're also the Govee RGBIC LED strips, so these are literally the best LED strips that you can get. Now, the only thing that's gonna make these LED strips a little scuffed is the fact that I'm hot gluing them to the table. I kind of ran out of command strips. I thought the next most logical thing to do would just be to hot glue them. And I mean, it's working out so far, so, you know, that's not bad. Only thing that makes doing this hard is the fact that I burn myself every like 10 seconds because there's no avoiding the hot glue. I mean, it's chill though. Like, I kind of like it. Not in a weird way, but like, I like the feeling of being burned. Never mind. I can't explain the odds, but we literally ran out right as I finished it. So somehow we managed to get it all on. Okay, you know, yeah, the lights work. But yeah, with that being said, we have now completed the back wall behind her gaming setup. We have built her brand new chair, and we have the LED strips going up. And must I say, this is already looking super good. You can like kind of see the whole vision I have going on right now. Now, I would say the next step in the process is probably going to be go ahead and get the monitors put up. Now, for this specific version of her setup, I think I'm gonna go for one vertical and one horizontal because she just got done with 2 horizontal, so I thought I may as well switch it up, you know?
Okay, yeah, so funny story with these monitors. I actually lost the screws to let me mount them, so I'm using a bunch of random ones, which in turn made it really hard to mount these. But hey, I mean, we got it done and it looks super clean, you know? Now for her mouse pad, of course, we're running it back with the pink Gutsy 8-in-1, which also has a bunch of stains on it, but you can just ignore those, okay? The mouse pad is pink though, which is kind of her color scheme, so I didn't want to change it up too much. Now for the microphone, I did a brand deal with this Fifine microphone a while ago, and I know my sister loves it, mainly because it's pink. For her keyboard, we went with a custom keyboard build that I built about a year ago. Literally all that matters is that it's pink, but for the people who are curious, it has Aqua Kings in it. It is also Holy modded, and all of the stabs are clipped and lubed. Now for her mouse, I went with a white wireless Glorious Model O. It's super clean, the clicks feel super good on it, and it's extremely lightweight, so it's perfect for gaming.
Okay, with that being said, I officially have all of her main desk accessories and necessities all set up. And look at it. I mean, look how clean this is. This looks super good. It's minimalistic, it's clean, it has the hints of pink that she really likes. I mean, honestly, especially at her age, this is the kind of gaming setup I would dream about owning. So the fact that I can make this possible for her really does mean a lot. So this is basically a $1,500 streaming computer that I recently built for a really big YouTube video, which may or may not be released. I'm honestly not for sure right now. But the specs on this thing are literally insane. There is a White Vision 3060. She has 16 gigs of RAM. She has a Ryzen 5 5700X, I'm pretty sure it is. She has RGB fans going around the entire top part of it. And it's all tucked inside this super sick deep cool case. Now, like I said, this was a streaming computer. As you can see down here, I do have this Elgato capture card. Let's just say I do have a sponsor coming up in about a month that would be giving her her own computer. I mean, for now and until I get that computer, this should be plenty enough for her. I mean, this thing is packed. I mean, look at this gaming setup that we got going for her. You can't tell me that this isn't insane, especially for the fact that she's only 13 years old. This specific gaming setup literally reminds me of my first ever gaming setup, and like, it's kind of nostalgic having this OG first ever gaming setup vibe again. But yeah, now that we're in more light, you can kind of see the computer a bit better, and this thing is beautiful. I mean, it looks super clean. And with the PC now here, I mean, other than a few small decorations and getting everything turned on, the setup is completely done. So let's go ahead and add the final touches and get everything on real quick. Alright, yeah, and well, that's the setup.